I've stumbled onto something that I didn't know was here in Mandeville. Well, northwest of Mandeville, northeast. Um, this Pelican Park nature trail system is a lot bigger than I thought it was. And Micah just told me, he's on a tractor over there mowing a pipeline. He told me that this network extends out through here for miles. And I don't think it's timber company land, because they had some kind of it must have been a big fire that killed most of these loblolly pines. Look at that. And they have just not done anything with it. That looks like maybe 2-3-year-old fire damage at most. And they haven't done, they're just letting it go. I don't think this is pine timberland. And if it's not, and if they're just gonna let it go, well, guess what? Guess what? I need to research this. I need to go into court records, find out who owns this property and what it's been set aside for. And if it's not pine timber, then this is it right here. Close to home, I could plant and stick acorns in the ground and just go and go and go and never look back. I think that's pampas grass growing out there, which has maybe become invasive. It's from South America. I think that's what that is. I could be wrong. That could be something native. Doesn't look familiar though. Yeah. These trails are not traveled much. Look at all that fire damage. That's what that is. I don't think that was control burn. I think that was something that a dry year like this, it got out and tore it up. There's a nice post oak that shook it off. Post oaks can shake it off. They can handle it. They can handle fire. They're one of the few down here that's really particularly adept at it. And there's some acorns on that thing. Quite a few. Man, I'm gonna have to come back out here. Not that I want those acorns. Just, this is, I didn't know this. I didn't know that this Pelican Park complex was 1/4 the size. I've never driven to the back end of it, because it didn't appear to be any more than just a small facility from the front end. And he called me, he's like, I need some tractor fluid, I'm broke down. So I stopped and got him some. That thing's got a leak, but I think he's gonna be able to finish the day. And I stopped and got him a 5-gallon bucket. And saw this coming off of the back end of it, which connects with another park down there that I have botanized a little bit. Can't remember the name of it. Paid for by a petrochemical company. You know, one of those give back programs. Chevron maybe funded it. And he said this connects with that. So this thing's lightly traveled. Lightly. And why would it be? It's not picturesque. It looks horrible. There's really no reason for this. Is ideal. If this is not timber company land and it's just going to go to wilderness, foot in the door. Foot in the door. We will determine what the future of this thing looks like. I guarantee it. If that's the case, we will be in the driver's seat for the future of this property. No question about it. There's a little dig out pond. Probably used some of that dirt to build something else up. Still holding water. Yeah, I get the distinct impression that this is not pine timberland. That tree there looks like it was girdled. It's like, why would they do that? It's not dead yet. Anyway, I'm gonna cut through here Back out closer to where my truck is. Here's another nice post oak. I'll upload this to YouTube. It's done got way too big. Your phone kicks videos out like this. It kicks them out. It won't let me send anything over about 30 or 40 seconds. Kicks them out. So your pyrophyte for South Louisiana. Once you get in, once again, there's a crop of acorns on that baby. You know, just wheelhouse Stelata. But yeah, that's that's your fire survivor, your champion. Aside from Virginiana and Falcata red oaks. And a handful of Marylandica scattered around. Those are the four that can take it head on and shake it right off, you know. This can't be pine timberland. It's just a motley mix of stuff that doesn't appear to have been maintained in any way. That is another Stelata. Yeah, that's a nice one. You know, for a 30-year tree. And with the competition killed back, they'll be croppers. They'll still might be putting on every year. Every year. Good many of them out here. Occasional pagoda red oak, somewhat fire resistant. No champ by any means. And water oaks, those are all water oaks right there. Their secret to success is spring up, reproduce, get killed. Too late, they already reproduced. Spring up again, wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat. So, yep, I think we're might have struck gold here. They girdled a bunch of these trees. I don't get it. Why would you do that? What function could that serve? Maybe they're trying to fight pine beetles. Pine beetles are sometimes a problem. They could have had an infestation after that fire. You know, the fire created a vector for the beetles, and they that's me squeezing that water bottle noise you're hearing. Here's a little trail somebody whipped out, and I'm going to use it to cut back through to that ball field. Come on, cowboy. Yeah, this is convenient because I was wanting to cut back through anyway. This thing here definitely hasn't been traveled, like at all. But this is like, you're looking at like 20, 30 year stuff that just whatever. Let it go, and whatever comes up, and that's what came up. Because as we discussed before, there's nothing better to come up. You're stuck with basically post oaks. That tree there would be about the same age as that other one. I don't see any acorns on it. But yeah, that'll be from that same graduating class. Burn it pretty much as often as you want. It's not going to kill that tree. But hopefully, this is not going to be woodpecker preserve planted with longleaf pine and get burned every 3 to 5 years. If not, man, can we grow some stuff in here? See, they've already killed most of the large pines and a lot of the small ones. So the tinder that causes the big aggressive fires, the underground tinder, it's gone. You know, the pine needle accumulation's not that much. So, Calcutta red oak. See that bark? That's how they do it. They build up bark and they can take fire. I have no idea what that was, but you can tell it was here for the fire. A good bit of it burned up. Little Calcutta sapling, small one. They'll get top killed, but they'll come right back from the roots. They're good at that. Yeah. There ain't nobody been coming out here. I don't see any ticks. I've been checking for them. I don't see them. Fire is devastating to a tick population. That's one of the good things about it. When you burn, you can really hammer them, really set them back, like eradicate them over the area that you burned. It kills them off completely. They can't handle it. Mile marker 5. I don't know what that means, because I saw 4 coming in, but then the trail forked. I just know I've got that sun on my right shoulder, so I've got to be going back south. It's 3 o'clock, 3:30. Yeah, this is like Savannah, but see all the fire damage? And nothing, the takeaway here, nothing's been planted. Look where they've come and girdled those trees. Every pine out here has been girdled. They're up to something. They're up to something. What is going on here? Well, they didn't girdle that one. Makes me think that it was part of, they're going to try to get out in front of pine beetle infestation. Stop it before it blew up into something that spread to the rest of the parish. It's kind of the impression I get from it. Yep, didn't know this was here. Well, we're out of the oaks now. This is all more of the same, wash, rinse, repeat. So I'm gonna end the video, but yeah, this could be a good discovery. I gotta get in the court records, see who owns what, try to find out how it's being managed, what the long-term plans are. If there are no plans for this, game on.